Welcome to the WBC Arena, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi.
This is George St. George Groves. We've seen his fights with Carl Froch. He is all... Well, we're all...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this. So here we go. Should be a good one. Both men step back for just a moment. How did he absorb that hook? With a left jab. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
He just misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hooks, didn't land.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Beautiful counter punch. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Lands with the right counter. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. That punch landed. And a counter left. Nice shot with the left. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
There's the bell for round 3. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
These middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the lighter divisions or the power you see in some of the heavier divisions, but you sort of get the best of both worlds.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. He blocks the jab. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Exchange here from both men. He fails to score with that left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That counter shot lands. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. There's the bell to start round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive. They exchange punches. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? Punching for both these athletes. And they figure out the combination to this safe. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax. Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? There's the bell for round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? That left counter was perfectly timed. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. He misses with that jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And this with that jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute.
This is the beginning of round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
He blocks the hook. Punch lands. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Ted. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. Left punch. There's a right hand. And he misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right.
Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see if they have a plan B after last round. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Neither man really defending themselves. Good counter left hand there. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be real.
George grows. He's seeing stars. He couldn't take it anymore, and down goes St. George. some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Left counter scores. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed. And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky legs. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Nice exchange here from both men. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Nice counter punch. They defending. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a... This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different...
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. That left hook missed. Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right. There's a counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Insane action. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like...
And he caught... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Perfect counter shot. This It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
To make or break a fighter.
We've made it to round 10. We couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Why are they throwing punches? They should be playing defense right now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
These two are the perfect dance partners. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Go in the championship rounds, round 11. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
That left hook doesn't find its target. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That jab misses. To score with that right hook. Good counter right hand again. These punches coming from every angle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Great counter right hand there. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
Who thought we would have made it to 12? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Neither man really defending themselves. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good counter punch. Nice punch. Nice exchange here from both men. No power in those punches. What a punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.